Good morning, guys. It's Saturday the 19th of December 2020. As you can see, I'm sporting my new Christmas hat. Orders from Mrs. C that I had to wear this for my run-up video to Christmas. So I want to just start off by saying Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you all have as good a time as you possibly can over the Christmas period and the new year. A thought for the day: just because we can doesn't mean we should. Right, okay. I personally won't be going anywhere myself. Much as I would like to, I won't be going anywhere. I'll be staying in the house like a Grinch, unfortunately. So I had the orders from the wife. I had to sport this new hat that she'd made in about an hour yesterday, I think it was. She says, I'm making you a hat for your Christmas run-up video. So here I am, kept the promise. We've got the Christmas hat on. If you'd like to place your orders, just put your comments in the links below. Right, just teasing, guys. Okay, so Merry Christmas to you all, guys. I want to start off by saying I am absolutely delighted. My first video went up on YouTube on the 5th of January 2020, this year. Since the 5th of January, I have uploaded at this point 117 videos, and this one will make 118. I've been trying to keep you guys entertained and myself during a very difficult year, 2020, as a result of the COVID. Thankfully, my day-to-day life hasn't changed as drastically as a lot of people's. And I'm thankful for that. I've now topped the 100 mark of subscribers, so congratulations to me. Excuse me, every time I have a cup of coffee I end up belching. I apologise. I don't edit my videos, so you'll just have to live with it, guys. So, over 100 subscribers even. Yeah. As of this morning when I checked, I had 111 subscribers. 2 of those actually subscribed through night. What's has dawned on me is the video, since I've been putting a few more clips up with the pigeons in, especially the rarer coloured ones, the toy stencils, I have actually gained a lot of subscribers as a result of those. A lot more likes and quite a few more comments. So I'm sorry guys, but there will be quite a bit of pigeon footage coming up in future videos to try and boost up the ratings and get the subscribers. I won't of course forget about my loyal subscribers who only subscribed for the growing area and the Polytunnel and DIY projects that I do around Allotment. I'll try to cater for everyone. However, to boost the ratings, there will be perhaps a little more pigeon footage than some users might actually like. But you can either skip past them, not watch them at all, or just watch the Allotment videos. Some of the videos will be just dedicated to the pigeons to hopefully boost up the ratings. 111 subscribers, I'm ecstatic, and that's in spite of losing 40. Doing the analytics on YouTube, at some point I gained another 40 subscribers, and for whatever reasons they left. Perhaps they no longer liked the content I was putting up, or because of the pigeon videos they decided to opt out. And that's their choice, of course, entirely, guys. We don't know the reasons why people subscribe and then unsubscribe, and we can't cater for everyone. But what we can do is try and cater for our loyal subscribers who are already subscribed. So I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to all 111 subscribers as we stand off right now. I really do appreciate your subscription. It doesn't cost anything, and I appreciate all the thumbs ups, the likes and everything. Also, there is a share button on YouTube, guys. I don't know if you're aware, but if you do have the ability to hit the share button and share to Twitter, Facebook, etc., etc., and you have friends who you think might be interested in the content I put up, please do share the videos as well, guys. I really would appreciate that. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's followed me along in this difficult year, and remained loyal subscribers and watch the content, however boring it may be at times. Thank you very much, guys. If you've popped here for the first time and you're not a subscriber, please do think about hitting the subscribe button, then the little bell icon on the right, and that'll alert you every time I put up a new video. Right, I'm going to give you a little look around in the polytunnel. We've had, as you know, we planted some garlic and onions and radish a couple of weeks ago. We'll give you a little update in there. We'll give you a little update on the frill stencils, how they're doing since we weaned them off last week. And unfortunately, my son Tony, who you may have seen in some of the earlier videos, in fact just one or two back, he's decided to give up his allotment. Now, Tony works on a farm, and he's working from 6 in the morning till 6 at night, 7 at night sometimes, and he just hasn't got the time anymore to keep the allotment going. He also had some livestock. He had some chickens and some ducks. And Courtney, his partner, who was expecting another baby in 5 weeks, has been going up to the allotment and feeding and watering the livestock and keeping them looked after. This is now becoming rather difficult and a massive chore for them. And with another baby on the way, they've made the stark decision to give up the allotment. Needless to say, we needed a new home for the ducks and the chickens. So my mate next door, who gave me my allotment 10 years ago, which I transformed, kindly offered to take the ducks, as I don't want ducks. I do like ducks, but they make too much mess. He has far more land than I do and can accommodate those 7 ducks. So he agreed to take them and rehome them. So Tony and Courtney and Ty, my grandson, are delighted that they're getting rehomed. I'll give you a look at those later as well, guys. The 9 chickens that they had left also needed a home, and of course I volunteered, as I was down to about 11. My chickens just die of old age, as you know, guys, and I have lost a few through this year, and I was down to about 11 from about 30. So we've had quite a bad season this year, and we've lost a number of chickens. In fairness, I would say a good 15 of those chickens were 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 years old. I still have one over there that's 10 years old now, a blue one, and it still lays eggs. Only the odd one, but it still lays an egg. And I think that's the oldest one I have left now, and it's 10 years old. So 9 more chickens is a great addition to the flock. Amongst those, I think there's 4 hybrid layers, only last year's birds, and still plenty of production and life in those yet. And the rest of them are bantams. Now bantams also are very good layers, but they're sporadic layers because they want to clock and hatch chicks a lot of the time. So dual purpose, I decided what we would try to do is, if any of the bantams do clock next year, we'll put them in little clocking quarters. We'll set them with a few eggs, and we'll give you some videos of setting the clockers, the chicks hatching out and watching them grow. Obviously the cockles will be surplus and they will need to be getting rid of, but any hens that come out of them will be kept as new stock for the laying flock. Right guys, I've babbled on long enough. I'll give you a quick look around and we'll come back to you in a moment. I'll see you later, guys. Just a quick look at the garlic in the polytunnel. But the onions aren't doing anywhere near as good as the garlic. However, they are starting to grow. And so is the radish now that we planted. So we've got some French breakfast radish in these 2 rows here. It's only about 2 weeks since we planted these. Yeah, I think it's about 2 weeks. And we've also got the large winter radish, the red meat radish as well. And if you remember, we sort of deliberately spaced them out well to see what sort of size we get on them. But in the last 2 rows, we just clumped them together and sowed it in the traditional way, thinning out as you go. And just to see, in case you had poor germination. Now, it doesn't seem too bad so far. It's a bit sporadic, but they're only just starting to show now, guys. And it has been freezing and all sorts up here. Gale force winds, torrential rain, and freezing. -5, as low as -5 in places at times. A little bit of a bald patch there, and as you can see, these are also sporadic, but they are showing their face now. And as I say, the onions are all more or less. The red ones across the front still aren't showing, but I didn't expect anything of those. But all the others, there's some whites in there, Japanese onions, and there's some yellows, and they are starting sporadically to sprout. Like I said, them that don't, we'll pull them out, we'll replace them with something that will. But all 72 of the garlic are making a fantastic attempt. And for some reason up the far end, they're doing even better, and they sort of come down bank as we get into the middle. Now, as you know, this bed is dressed off exactly the same, same amount of cow manure, same compost, and then the same topping back on again. So this bed is identical all the way through, so interesting to see the slightly different results. Now, the only reasoning behind this is the first batch came out of 1 packet of garlic, then I had to open a second packet of garlic and plant the cloves in out of those 2 bulbs. So we got sort of 2 bulbs in the first lot, and we segmented it, and then we got another 2 bulbs in the other packet and segmented that. And it may just be the difference in packets, yet they were all bought from the same place, and they were all planted on the same day. So I'm not really sure what's going on there, guys. The chilies are still hanging on by the skin of the teeth. We've got no eating in this greenhouse, but they're still hanging on, and it's still trying to ripen those. These are looking really sorry, and we've got a bit of leaf drop in the bottom there somewhere. Now, I'm not sure whether that's insects that's causing that, or whether we're now starting to, I can see a bit of mould starting to come on here now, guys. So I think the plants are just giving up with the cold. So we probably will start afresh again next year. Strawberries are still hanging on in here, starting to really show the time of year now, in spite of still trying to put strawberries out. But of course they are now showing how cold it is in here, and should be really in dormancy anyway. I've got a massive puddle in here, and the greenhouse appears to be leaking in from somewhere. I think it's coming right through the top of this door, because all of that door jamb is wet, and you can see there's quite a gap. And I think the rain has been driving in this way and just basically coming straight in here, and hence it's created a great big puddle there. But that also might be what's caused this to finally sprout. Anyways, guys, just a quick update. I'll see you in a minute. Just a quick look at how the youngsters are coming on. All feeding and drinking now, guys. They've only been put through a week, and already they're looking $1 million, guys. And I've managed to capture a good stance with a pair of them to show their colours right through. So there's a blue toy stencil and an Andalusian toy stencil. These I might not be able to capture as well, but here we have an F2 frill stencil, which is all black. And then on our next perch up, we have another white bar frill stencil F2, which is its nestmate, and it's showing even more white now as well, guys. So I'm very happy. They're looking healthy. There's nothing wrong with them. They're 100% fit, all feeding and drinking, and we'll just leave them to get on through the winter molt, and there'll be $1 million when they do, guys. I'm really liking this blue toy stencil and the Andalusian. I like them all, but these two far exceeded my expectations. See you shortly, guys. So here's our Ty. He's just landed with his chickens that he's bringing through for his grandad, and this is his little pet that he's got here. And we'll just give you a quick video of that. We're just putting them into the shed now to get themselves settled down in the new home. And the beauty about this is you'll be able to come and see his little pet anytime he wants. Right guys, so we've just put the chickens over into the shed there that Tony's just brought in Courtney. And they're just having a last look at the ducks before they leave for the day. So we'll take you around and let you have a look at the ducks that they've brought through as well for me mate. So this is my mate's allotment right down there. It's hundreds and hundreds of feet long, and he owns all of this, and he used to own this as all mine as well. But as you can see, these are the ducks that Ty, Courtney and Tony have just brought through. So unfortunately, because they're giving up their allotment, they needed to have them rehomed, and they're settling down quite nice in the new environment. Plenty of grass on here for them, so they'll enjoy that. And as you can see, he also has approximately 22-25 geese or something in that one, along with a load of chickens. And he also has chickens in this pen as well, in this shed, and the ducks can just find their way in there. He's got a lot of little silkies in here, and they seem to be enjoying themselves in the new pen. And here's Ty just coming to have another look at them. He's just having another look at his ducks, and he knows they've gone to a good home, so he's happy about that. And here we have Tony and Courtney just looking at the ducks through the fence, down from the backside of this junk pit that I've got behind the one of the sheds. And we are 9 chickens more than we had, so we'll go and see if any of them came out to have a walk about yet, and see if they're starting to settle in. It doesn't take long for chickens to settle themselves down, guys. There'll be a bit of squabbling initially, as the old saying goes, hen pecking, and they will establish. I'm going to go back in some, we're just going to look through his fence. Also, no, all these that's out here, actually the sun's starting to get out now, I'm amazed. All these out here are basically my hens that I had originally. There wasn't many left, we were down to about 11 I think. So those extra 9 are a good added bonus. They're probably, we put them straight into the shed up there, guys, so they're probably still in there having a feed and getting themselves made at home. When they do come out, there will be a bit of fighting, but the cockerel over there should soon put pay to any fighting that goes on, guys. The cockerels usually jump in and stop it, but the pecking order still needs to be established between the new flock and the existing flock. So, just another little bit of an update for you. And Ty's all ready for Father Christmas coming, is he? Have you been a good lad?
Yeah.
I hope you have, because if you haven't, he won't leave you nothing. As long as you've been a good lad, then that's all that matters, huh? Yeah. Okay then. I'll take your word for it. So, another little snippet, something different. I'll catch you guys later. Right guys, so back in the shed after we had our little look around, and we've had a look at the polytunnel, had a look at the chickens, the ducks, Tony and Courtney, and Ty, my grandson. So yeah, it's only going to be a short one today. It's been absolutely pouring down. The sun has now got out and it's making it a tent, but it's still raining as well at the same time. And we're now on 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 p.m. We've just covered over the plastic in the beds as well, again, because the wind had blew all the plastic, or some of the plastic off some of the beds. Whilst Tony was here, I got him to give me a hand to stretch the plastic back out over again. We've put a few more bricks on to try and hold that down. And that's another jobbed. It really is too cold, wet, damp, sludgy to do anything at all, guys. It's that time of year. And I did say we got all the garden done and the chickens and the pigeons and everything sorted out, ready so I could take it a bit easier towards Christmas and over the Christmas period. So it's just a bit of a catch up for you guys, and I hope you enjoy what little bit of content I can provide you with. If you are new to this channel and you've just stumbled across me and you've just popped along for the first time, please do think about hitting the subscribe button and the little bell icon on the right. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to Alan's Allotment. And I'll be pleased to have you on board, and hopefully I can provide you with some content you may be interested in. Again, a massive thank you to each and every one of my 111 subscribers I currently have. Without you guys, there isn't any point in me making any videos. And I enjoy doing this. It gives me immense pleasure to try to provide something for you guys. And if someone can learn something along the way, that's a massive benefit to me. It really is. And I would appreciate if there's something in my videos that is helpful to you. You could just leave me a comment acknowledging the fact that maybe I've shown you something you didn't know or you were looking for and you like, and the information I've provided has helped you in some way. And if you need more clarification around any aspect, ask me a question in the comment section below and I will try to provide you with an answer. I do answer all of my subscribers or anyone who leaves me a comment in the sections below. And if I have missed anyone, I apologise. I will find you and I will reply to your comments. As you'll notice, I've also given myself another lockdown haircut last night. So that's me all clipped out, trim and prim and proper, ready for Christmas, guys. This year has been a very difficult year, 2020, with COVID for everyone, and some more than others. And my heart goes out to anyone at all who has lost family members to this horrible pandemic we have. We now have a hope with the vaccines that are being marketed now, and we can only keep our fingers crossed that this will save many lives. And come 2021, we will move swiftly along to try and get everyone inoculated. That really would give us all hope again, guys. So here's to 2021 and hoping it's going to be a good one. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, be practical, keep yourselves out of harm's way. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.